real people every single day. Thank you so much, Sharon. I'm going to bring up our next speaker, who happens to be another family member of our great community, hailing in Massachusetts. He and his husband, who couldn't be here today, he sent his better half instead, Mr. David Wilson, to tell his story. Come on up here, David.
Thank you, and it's definitely an honor for me to be here today. My husband, Rob, and I were one of the plaintiff couples in the Massachusetts case that sued for the right for marriage for same-sex couples. So I want to share just a few moments in our life that I think will have an impact on this case today. Rob and I were married on May 17th, 2004, which was the first day of legal same-sex marriages in Massachusetts and across the nation. We are the proud parents of 5 children and 7 grandchildren. Our children and grandchildren live in 6 states across this country, 4 of which do not recognize our marriage. Several times a year, we visit them in Michigan, which is the state which has the most egregious anti-marriage amendment in the country. We also visit them in California, Colorado, and North Carolina. We are not legally protected once we leave Massachusetts, so we carry our marriage license, healthcare proxy, power of attorney, living wells, hoping that we'll someday never have to use them, but knowing that one day we just might. Rob and I have worked for over 30 years, earning the right to employment pension plans, 401k plans, our company health care plan, but none of it is available to us as a married couple. We have and we continue to pay federal and state taxes, Social Security taxes, but again, none of it is available to us because of DOMA. Rob and I are planning to retire, but we ask ourselves, what will happen? What will happen should one of us become ill, disabled, or God forbid, die? The surviving spouse could be forced to sell our home, to pay the inheritance, or the estate tax, because the federal government does not recognize our marriage. If one of us needs to enter a nursing home, again, we might lose our family home. Illness, disability, and death could spell disaster simply because our marriage is not recognized. We've raised our families, paid our corporate, federal, and state taxes, and now we want to enjoy our senior years with our children and grandchildren. Finally, we want to retire with the security that we deserve after a lifetime of work. We should have the same rights and benefits that every other legally married couple in this country enjoys and counts on in tough times. Let's overturn DOMA. Thank you.
Powerful personal story. And now you all are going to be really excited to hear from a member of Congress, from the 34th District in California, Chairman of the House Democratic Caucus, Javier Becerra.
Well, first I got to say something. I wasn't coming here to speak. I was here because I have a 15-year-old daughter who is not in school, and she insisted that I come and witness history with her today. I'd like to invite her to stand up here with me. Her name is Natalia. I'm usually across the street in that building with a bit of a different uniform. But I will tell you this, I see a lot of soldiers out here for equality today. 1996, I was here in that building. Out of 435 members in the House of Representatives, 67 voted against DOMA. I am proud to tell you, I was one of those 67. Maybe it's just that history catches up to us, but I'm even prouder to tell you that today, 212 members in the House and the Senate signed an amicus brief asking our Court of Justice to overturn the Defense Against Marriage Act, which was unconstitutional to begin with, and we are here today for that very reason. And so I close by saying this. This is the best uniform I've ever worn, because it is the uniform of an average American who is here to talk to his government and say to more than 310 million people in this country, it is time for us to have equality. I say this as a proud Latino and Catholic. It is proud to have equality for all, and we will have it because time marches forward, and so does justice. You are here to prove that as soldiers in whatever uniform, we will prevail. Thank you very much.